What's up, guys? This is D&D Vapes, and I'm going to be doing a review on the GOON LP Low Pro RDA. Let's get down, let's take a look at it, and we're going to see what this is all about. Enjoying this one already because I've been vaping on it for about 2-3 days. Very nice. So let's get down, let's do the review up close. I'm also going to be doing a build, and I'm going to show you guys how to do Clapton build, simple with two dual core 28 gauge, and we're going to wrap it with 34 gauge. I'm going to show you guys how I do it so you guys could try it and put a nice build in your GOON LP or in your GOON, whichever. But if you get the LP, at least you'll know how to use it and put builds in it. All right, guys. So let's get down. Let's try this out and see how this works. Okay, guys. So we're going to take a quick look at this RDA. All right. This is the GOON LP Low Pro RDA. And the original one comes with a honey wide bore cap, Darwin resin. And I don't have that one. I actually got the one that comes with a heat treated drip tip. So this is the extras actually. Let me just show you this real quick. It comes with two washers, four grub screws, a screwdriver, infamous screwdriver. It comes with a squonk pin, which I have in one of my other RDAs right now. But let's take this out and take a look at it. And there it goes, guys. There is a couple scratches on it. I did use it already, and I am going to be using it for a while now. It's really nice flavor on this thing, so there's no way in hell I'm going to stop using it, except for if something else comes out that's better. So, anyways, this is it. This is really nice. It's got the wide bore chuff cap that comes with it. All right, regular goon drip tip. You could use the Kennedy and the other goons and stuff like that. So that's one that we could sit there. It's got the inner washer. Doesn't come with an extra one, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would probably come with an extra, but it doesn't. Which I never had a problem with these inner washers here for the drip tips anyway, so it's probably why. You have your dual airflow. You got side, side, whatever you got, for one happens with the other. So if you close it off a little, it's going to be the same way on the other side. Close it off a little more, and then problem. So this is going to be the con for me here is when you close it off too much, you start opening up your other drip, your other single airflow. See, so this side doesn't have it, but this side does, and that's the one problem. So you can only really close it off kind of like that much right there, and then you'll be all set. But yeah, little issue with that. That's as far as you could go with this for the dual airflow setup, which is kind of a con to me because if you do want to use the dual airflow and not a single, and you can't close it off as much as you would like to. So this is as far as you could go with this dual airflow without opening up the other side. So you do have the single airflow option, which is awesome. Love single coil builds, and that's what it would look like with the single. And put that back on, and there you go. So you could do the single and have a single coil build on there for you flavor chasers that like your single coils. All right, really beautiful deck. Got two sides here. You got clamps on this side, clamps on this side. You got a nice deep juice well here. Also, you got a nice setup for your coils right there. You got a little lip where that lip, your coils will end up sitting and resting right here on this little lip right there that sticks out, and your coils will go down and sit right here so they won't fall down further than they're supposed to. So really nice feature there for these clamps here. You just put your coils right in, your coils sit there, and you clamp it down and then bend them over where they're supposed to go. So on this is a low pro, so your coils cannot sit above this piece here. When you put your coils, they're going to sit about yay high, and you're going to take it and bend it down, and your coils are going to sit even with this, but not higher than this, because if they end up higher than here, being that this is a low pro RDA, it will hit the top cap and you will get a short. You put your cap on, your coils will sit right there. You take this cap off, and then you can see why you have to put your coil so low down is because you will hit the top cap. That's how low it is to the build deck. So you want to make sure that your coils go a little bit, down so it doesn't touch anything. But the good thing about this is the way they set this up, you get great flavor. It's an awesome flavor RDA. I'm going to put a build on here. I'm going to show you guys about how high you want your coils, and then we're going to bend them down. Just going to put a simple build on here. I'm not going to go crazy doing nothing crazy, nothing like that. So let's get right to it, all right? And we're going to put a build on it. Okay, guys, so we're going to get building. Let me put this on here because this is my stand, and this helps me build. All right, I have this stand. I also have a homemade one I made here so I could put my RDAs to build. Also, I got another really cool one that I built is this one, and I use things around the house that I don't use anymore. I just use the old flower pot, grabbed the old 510, put it in the flower pot, sealed it in so it doesn't move, screwed it on, glued it, all that stuff. You know, did a little bit of my own designs, put the snail there from SpongeBob, you know. So you could do your own stuff. This is solid, doesn't move. This is a wheel I use from one of my son's toys, put a 510 in there, and really great, works really good, able to withstand a lot of pressure and to tighten up stuff, you know, and that's how I make my stands and stuff. So right now when I do my videos, I like to use this one here. So we're going to go ahead and start building our coils. We're going to use a single core Clapton wire, just a basic build for you guys who are beginners. We're going to go with about, let's see, we'll go with about 8 wraps or enough to go across to the other side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go with 9 wraps. I think 9 wraps will be good. What do you guys think, huh? 9 wraps spaced coil? Yeah, that's gonna work. So we're gonna space these, not real far. I'll show you how I space my coils. All right, so that's one. We're gonna put that right there real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we got 9 wraps there. We're gonna cut that out. Now, how I space my coils, and this is for people who are beginners. Once again, if you don't like pulsing your coils or you're not really good at it, you're going to want the space coils. The space coils will just make it a lot easier. You won't have to pulse your coils and stuff like that. And all you do is just grab one end, grab the other end, stretch it out just like as so. All right. And then what you want to do is you want to bring it back and tighten it. So bring it back and bam. And there you go. Nice spaced, evenly spaced coil. You won't have to worry about pulsing them or nothing. They should fire right. So we're going to do the same thing with this one. You're going to grab your first lead, your last lead, stretch, you know, squeeze them back together, and just like that, you have an evenly spaced coil, just like that. So we're going to build these coils. We're going to make sure everything's just right, just even. I'm going to grab one of my other coils that I built for this and just make sure my leads are just right for this, all right? So that's how I'm gonna know is the previous coils I built for this are gonna be my puzzle here on how to cut these the proper way. I cut one lead a little too short, but that's okay. I can straighten that out. All right, so our leads are long. So you do want your leads a little bit on the long side. If you don't, then being too short, you might have to make new coils, but at least if they're long, you could just trim it a little bit. So we're going to go ahead, loosen these clamps up, and I'm going to show you how nicely these coils sit in here without moving on you. All right, so we're going to grab our first coil. I'm going to pop that right in there. I didn't loosen it enough, figures. Let's loosen that just a little bit more. And that'll slide in the middle between those screws. And what I like about it is because of the way they made this ain't going nowhere. This is literally going to sit right on that little shelf that they made, which will keep it from popping up and down and all that stuff. So really, really awesome design that these people freaking did. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So let's tighten this down. Look, and that's all I gotta do. Now I could just tighten it. I don't have to freaking mess with it. I don't have to move it around and try to make sure it's sitting straight, or, you know, the designs coming out now are getting better and better and better. And I'm really liking that. So make sure that your clamps are even too. It just makes it a little bit easier to clamp your stuff down. Not only that, it'll keep it from breaking. You don't want it to break, so make sure you just clamp everything down as smoothly as possible. Let's go to the other side. We're going to go ahead and loosen these screws up. Just like that. Just like that and like that. All right, same thing. You want to grab your coil, pop it down, make sure they're in the middle where they belong. And that one's the one I got to be careful with, because that one I cut a little too short, so I'm going to raise it up a little higher. I'm going to go ahead and clamp that one down first, just to make sure it doesn't move on me. So as you see, now I'm all set and I can clamp all these down. And what I love about this setup, like I said, it has that little shelf where your coil sits down on, and you don't have to worry about your coil moving. This is going to be really easy for a lot of people who are just getting into building, and all you have to do, the one thing you have to do is just figure out where you're going to cut your leads so they're tall enough so when you bend it down you have plenty of room. So now what I'm going to do is grab my screwdriver, make sure everything's even, and I'm going to bring it down and bring it in. All right, and that's it, just like that. Oops, sorry, just like that. All right, look at how beautiful that's going to sit. All right, so what we're going to do is the same thing on here. I'm probably going to work it down a little bit. Just kind of squish them in a little, squeeze them in a little bit, so they're not so spread out. This way I got a little bit more room for that cotton. So we're just gonna go like this, and we're gonna go ahead and squeeze that one in a little bit too. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do space coils. A little too big, so we'll just work that in like that. That's all. All right. We're gonna work these in together too, basically, and that's all basically you got to do. You don't have to like go crazy working it in. Once you heat it up too, what'll be great is once you post it and heat them up, they're gonna actually stay together, and they'll be good to go. All right, so let's go ahead, put this on the mod, and we're gonna go ahead and post these. I'm gonna be using the RXS. Really a nice mod. I'm really happy with this mod. I'm glad I got it. I know a lot of people aren't happy with it. You know, you got the haters, but then you got the people who actually love the product that Jabil designs. So I'm posting at a 0.59. I mean, I'm moving out at 0.59. So let's go ahead and post these. All right, really nice. Look at that. See, and that's why I like space coils sometimes, is because you don't have to worry about posting them and stuff. But right now, we're gonna just work them in a little bit. All right. Oh, that's hot, boy. That is hot. Caliente. And when I do this, I'll use the tweezers now to do the rest. All right. So now that I worked it in the rest of the way, now when I heat these up with the core, when I heat it up like this, and I have them squished and I heat it up, they're gonna stay that way. Oh, I shorted out. I didn't realize it. I'm trying to figure out why it's not pulsing. So just hit the button. No atomizer found. Let's put that back down. 0.57. There we go. They're getting nice and hot. That's one. So we're going to grab the other one, do the same thing. We're going to just squeeze it. And and that'll allow it to stay that way. All right, take your coil, work your coil. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Work that coil. All right, there we go. Really nice. So now you want it sitting just like that. Want to make sure your tops aren't touching. So what I do is I grab like a hammer. Right now I'm using this because I don't feel like looking at, but I tap my leads on the top, make sure they're flat against the top. So when I put the top down, it's going to sit and stay that way. All right, let's get the leads right where they're supposed to be, or the coils. Really nice. I love this deck, guys. I'm telling you guys, if you guys really like flavor, you guys are going to enjoy this. Really going to enjoy it. So you see how I have my coils? They're down a little further than they should be. You know, you could put them up a little bit higher, but me personally, it's just the way I like it. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them that way. Now I'm gonna take some cotton. I got some really great cotton that I'm enjoying using. I'm gonna keep using it. Some nice, really nice wicking stuff here. Really liking this stuff. And I bought $25 worth, which gave me about 500 feet of cotton. Got it on eBay. It's 100% rayon fiber. It's not really cotton, it's fiber. And a lot of you know that like the rayon is really good stuff, really wicks well. So yeah, if you guys want to try it out, I'll put a link up for that too, for the cotton, so you guys can go try it out. Really good stuff. I'll put a link up for the GOON LP, so you can purchase it if you're interested. Also, I will put my link up for my 500 subscriber, 400 subscriber giveaway. Sorry. Um, we're waiting on about 45 more people, and I'm going to be doing the giveaway for RX 23, RDA, RDTA, the limitless RDTA, and a 120 bottle of juice, guys. So really, if really join this giveaway, guys, you guys have a chance of winning a beautiful mod from Rulo. A beautiful, beautiful um, bottle of juice. Because when you guys see the bottle of juice, you're gonna laugh. Unless if you're a female that wins, I'm gonna change the bottle. Or unless if you are into freaky stuff. If you like women, I'll put the bottle. So just let me know if you like women, keep the bottle. If you don't, you're gonna put. Actually, I don't care. I'm just gonna send you the bottle. You can rip the label off. The juice is awesome, and I want you to try it. But yeah, it's a secret bottle of juice that I'm gonna be sending out. That no one knows what it is, but it is being sold in stores, just not very many stores. Basically, all the stores that you could find is all by my house. I haven't seen the juice online. I checked online. I checked everywhere. Can't find it. Googled it. Everything. Nothing. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and juice this up. Juice I'm gonna be using is Naked Lava Flow from Naked 100. Yes, the Lava Flow. Good stuff. 70/30 PG 60 ml bottle for only about 20 something bucks. I think it was, or 15 bucks. I don't know. I forgot. It was a while ago. But this juice is good. Really nice. Not really strong flavored juice. I like it. It's really nice tropical type flavors, really kind of laid back, relaxed type flavors. You know what I mean? Nothing really strong. I don't like the strong, super strong juices. I like good sweet flavor, but I just don't like the flavor being super strong to the point where it's really something else. But let's go ahead and heat that up. There you go. That's only at 83 watts. It's going to vape really nice, guys. Let's go up top, check it out, and check the vapor production on this and how we built this coil. Okay, guys? Let's go up and check out the LP Goon or the Goon LP. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'm thinking this new build I put in here, I'm really gonna enjoy now because it's a lot more body on here, a lot more vapor production. I think I'm gonna get a lot more flavor. I almost touched the top with that coil, but looks good. All right, so let's put this on. Woo. We got the airflow set up right. Just want to make sure my airflow is going to be hitting them coils slightly where I want it. We're going to close this airflow off a little bit. There we go. That's how I have it set up. All right, we got the airflow set up on each side, hitting the coils. Let's check out, actually, let's check out the vapor production. All right, so that's only 83 watts, and I can actually still go up a little bit more. My ohms is ohming out at a 0.57 ohm coil build. Really good flavor, really dense. I got a single core Clapton wire wrapped with 34 gauge. So I got a 28 gauge with 30. I believe I'm wrong on that one. It might be 28 gauge 3 times. Nope, wrong one again. 26 gauge plus 32 gauge, one of each. So yeah, single core Clapton, but it makes a really nice flavor. That's why I put more wraps, guys, and make it wider so I get more flavor. It's got more juice being vaporized at the same time. So yeah, you get really nice flavor. But yeah, this is the LP Goon. The only con I found on this so far is the airflow for the single and that dual. On that one side, you start to open up your airflow there. So yeah, kind of a con. So that being said, one con is not that bad. Other than that, the build, the setup, the way the build is with the clamps, it's really great. I give that a freaking positive because putting your coils in is really easy. All you have to do is do that bend down and that's it. It's different. But other than that, yeah, building your coils is really simple. I'm enjoying this. Really good flavor with the low pro style setup. And if you look at the other goons, which is what I'm looking for right now, you'll be able to see that these are a lot shorter than the original. All right, so here we go. I got one of my goons here. This is my black goon here. It's on my Twisted Message matchy matchy type deal, which I like. But if you put them up next to each other, and that's about even there, you can see about how much bigger it is from the original goon. Now the build deck, I believe it's about the same height. As far as the build deck, don't mind this goon is old, and I have to get new clamps for it. But if you can see the height and stuff of the build deck, it's all pretty much the same. But because of the clamps, the way the clamps are, they went on the side, and not only that, having two sets of clamps on each side is a lot better. Having the clamps on top like this it's good, but the downfall about this was you're putting two sets of a set of coils, all in one set of clamps, and the clamps end up bending after a while. This having a setup the way it is, where the clamps are like this, and you have one coil for each set of clamps, it's gonna last a lot longer that way. As in this one, I'm shoving a lot of clamps, a lot of coil in one clamp, and it's not lasting that long. So yeah, that's one thing that's positive about the way they made this, and that I like about this. There's a lot of things that are good about it, and there's only one thing that I can find bad about it. It comes with its own, at least mine did. It came with its own squonker pin, so you could use it as a squonker. Very nice feature. I love the fact that it came with the extra squonk and stuff like that. But anyways, this is the Goon, guys, and Goon LP Low Pro. I hope that you guys like this video I made, this review about it. Um, as you can see, how I did my build, try to keep the same length and stuff like that. I mean, it's really easy. Some people try to make it seem hard. Got some haters out there that don't like 528 customs. But you know what? They have a good RDA, and I'm really happy with the RDA. I couldn't ask for anything better. They took their time, it seems like. They made a nice design, and it vapes well. It's got great flavor. It's low pro, which is something that I love on my RDAs. I like the low pro. Just like the avocado, it's a little different, but the low pro from the deck to the cap, it's actually pretty low down there. You know what I mean? It's close. So you get that really nice flavor, and I love that about the low pro caps, that are real close to the coils and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, this is D&D Vapes. If you don't know, I got a 400 subscriber giveaway going on my channel. You're gonna have to look down on some of my older videos, and you will find it. You'll find the update one. If you find that one first, click on that, and it'll send you the link for the other one. I'll have the link for the other one in descriptions. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, guys, subscribe. It's free. You're not gonna have to pay anything. It could be fun sometimes to sit and watch me make a fool of myself sometimes. But yeah, I have no goals but to help people quit smoking. So don't act. I'm not trying to act like I want you and I need you to subscribe. I blah blah. No, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. I'll be pleased and I'll be happy, and I appreciate your support. But I don't want to force you guys into anything. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead and click the button. If not, I understand. Not only that, if you do subscribe, you'll get new updates on new things I'm doing, new videos, new giveaways and stuff like that. Also, um, uh, hit the like button. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. If you hit that like button and just show that you like the video that I made. Basically, anyways, these videos aren't being made to be liked or anything. These videos are being made so you guys know what products are out there and how to use them. And that's all. I just want to be able to help all you people, and I hope that I am helping you people. So, quitting smoking is something that I have a passion to do for people, is helping them quit smoking. So if I can help you, that makes me happy. It makes my kids happy because I make them happy when I'm happy. So it's a big chain of happiness. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. If you have any kind of question that has to do with this video about the RDA, please leave it down below. Also on my Instagram, go check that out. I'll leave a link below. I have my coils. If you guys want to purchase some coils, hit me up on Instagram and I'll have my coils there. And I do have some juice. I've been kind of slacking on the whole juice making thing just because I'm having some financial problems still, and I couldn't get a lot of stuff that I needed, but I do have my caramel popcorn that some of you like made, and I do have it's a cinnamon roll with marshmallow drizzle, and it is amazing. So yeah, hit me up, guys, if you're interested in buying some juice. Very nice prices, $10 for 30 mil and 25 for 120. 3, 6, and 12 nicks for you 12 nick guys out there that want 12 nick. I do have 12 nick and even 18 if you need it. 16 too. So anyways, peace out, guys. God bless. Vape on and peace. Thank you. God bless. Love you guys. Thanks for all your support.